Okay, we're looking at starting on the C shape here, and it's going to be the difference between the magic circle and caged. Caged goes, C goes to A goes to G, G goes to E goes to D, and D goes to C. That's caged. It's every other letter on the magic circle. So caged would be C goes to A shapes. So, and these are tripentatonic, so it'd be, and then A. Then A would go over to G. Now we're sharing notes, the G shape starting on the 6th, like that, and then G going over to E, like that, and then E going over to D. Okay, but the magic circle doesn't work that way. The magic circle skips every shape, so that instead of this, we've got this, except between C and E, because of the third, we've got this. Okay, with the river going through. So how's that work? We have the C shape here, but we're not going to do the A shape. We're going to skip that, and we're going to go to the E shape. Now, it's going to be an E shape there, and the E shape. Now, we want these little magic circles here, so what I'm going to do is make this thing a little smaller and put it there. So now we have our little magic circles too we can talk about. So the first in the C box, the tripentatonic, it would be C, okay, and then an E-shaped F, an E-shaped F, and then a G-shaped G. All right. Now the magic circle says we're going to go to a, now we got to get this straight now. Okay, that's the little snag that I ran into. Now, with the magic circle, we're going to go first. Let's say we're going to go counterclockwise on the magic circle. So now, these are tripentatonic boxes on the magic circle. They're also in cage, they're tripentatonic. But when you're doing this, it doesn't matter if it's tripentatonic, because it's either like this or like this. It's still overlap. Overlap has no border. So it can be tripentatonic, which will give you some extra notes, and I'll show you. So here we got C. Now we don't want to do any of these notes. So the first note in the G tripentatonic is going to be this B here. Okay. All right. So in the G box we have G C D, right? 1 4 5 G C D. To the D shape. All right. So now we're, it doesn't matter if we hit that F sharp. But really, I shouldn't be playing triads on that. It's just G, because when we're dealing with caged, let's say, you have C, D, E, G, A. Okay, or caged is C, A, G, E, D. We don't worry about building chords on those letters in the word caged for now. So with the G shape, the C shape's going to go to the G shape now. It's not going to, so it's not going to share any notes. G's not going to share any notes, they're just neighbors. So we're going to go to the G shape up here. And you say, wow, that's a big jump from here to here, right? So it's from to, if we do it diatonically, it's, so in other words, this blue note here belongs to the G tripentatonic cage. So that's where that's going. So that's the difference. Caged C would go to A. So the C shape the A shape right here. It sounds the same because they're sharing notes, but in magic circle, C would go to G. From there, then we go up to G here. I can't do it without the capo. And this is part. This B is part of the G shape. That's why they don't share notes. And then the next would be the D, and it'd be way up here, way up here. Okay, because the end of the G shape is this hard line right here at the C shape, right? So you have your G encaged, your G going to the E shape. Did I say C shape? All right, but we're going to skip that and go to the C shape, which now they're just neighbors in the neighborhood, you know, where the property line is shared to the infinite by two people. So that would be G shape would go to the D shape, which would start up here. And notice, so this is the end of your G box. Let's look. So we're right here. Okay. Well, let's go over here, or better yet, let's go up here. So we've got our G box that we got to. Where did we get to that? We started with the C box here. Okay. And then we want to, from the C, you know, notice this can float. It depends where you started from. So in the C box here, we have this, but we don't have the C over that. Notice but we have it over this. So same notes, just different octave, right? So it's we're running into that same phenomena where this thing can start where it starts. And that's with guitar, you'll see a lot of that. Where you start is where you start and build from there. If you wanted to do just a circle of fourths on keyboard, depending on where you start, if you started on D, you'd go to G, G to C, C to F, F to B flat, B flat. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you start, it could be the same thing. So what we're looking at is, okay, so we're looking at this diagram here. We started on the C shape here. I have it here. We started on the C shape here, okay? Then we went to the G shape with the Lone Wolf 7 there. And this all belongs to G now. We're not going to do the A because A actually shares these notes. This is the A shape, okay? It shares notes with the C box, and then they both share notes with the G box, but this is the G box. It shares notes with the A box. But notice that C and G do not share any notes. Okay, so that's what's going on there, and that's how we go up the. I'm sneaking down here to get rid of the magic tool. So what I wanted to show you was that here's your G box, and then we go to the D box here, skipping the E box encaged. So that's what we're doing there, and we're going. We have these notes here that border the G box. That is, and on the magic circle, and I believe I fixed this. You know, we're going counterclockwise on the magic circle, so we'll go from D to A shape on the magic circle, and hopefully that clockwise. Did I fix that or did I mess up? No, I got put it counterclockwise, D to A. Okay, just know which way you're going in time. All right, so we've probably got about one more segment, and then I have to get going. A busy day because I have to do things for my wife, and I have a big meeting at 12, and yada yada yada, and my back is complaining about this. The magic circle is a circle of fourths, except between C and E.